They're teachers on the trail. Through sun and rain or hail, they're hiking without fail. Teachers on the trail. Ooh, teachers on the trail. This is Government Camp, Oregon. We're getting ready to head back up to Frog Lake, but first we wanted to stop at the Mount Hood Information Center and learn a little bit more about the area. So, here we go.
We're taking a little break. We're gonna eat this gigantic donut.
We got this donut at the Huckleberry Inn where we've been staying last night. They had these giant donuts, so we got one and we packed it out. So we're halfway done with our 10-mile day today, and we're gonna eat this donut as an appetizer for the all-you-can-eat buffet that we're gonna hit in about 5 more miles. So it's a pretty tough day. Yeah, so this is the hiking life, I guess. We've only got a few more days left, so we're just trying to savor every last second of it, really, and all the food that we can eat.
We're getting close to the Timberline Lodge. You can see Mount Jefferson way up in the distance. And then feels like we're walking uphill on the beach, which is not very fun. But Mount Hood is right there, which is pretty cool. Helium, how was breakfast?
It was delicious. They had a smoothie station, and they had frittatas, and they had a waffle station, and it was glorious. And I wish that I had been hiking longer so I could have eaten even more, but I had to stop at 2 plates. But it was good.
Does anyone need some TP in the TP tree? Going underneath. Whoa.
snag it.
Yeah.
What do you think of Ramona Falls?
Very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool as falls go. What you eating there? What? Cool Ranch Doritos. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, I guess I'll let you get back to eating those Cool Ranch Doritos. Yep. See you later.
We're not sure what's going on with this tree. It's kind of, I guess it's split.
Yeah. Weird.
Weird. But they chose to cut it.
Okay, so down this trail, it's called the Eagle Creek Trail, is what is considered to be one of the most beautiful sites on the Pacific Crest Trail. So this trail is a very popular alternate to get down to Cascade Locks. It goes through some beautiful lava tubes, like you literally hike through the lava tubes, and there's tons of waterfalls. It would not be an exaggeration to say that this trail is one of the reasons why I wanted to hike through Oregon. We ran into a couple who grew up in Boston and grew up hiking in the White Mountains of New Hampshire and have moved out here to Oregon, and they've hiked this trail, and they said that they think it is the most beautiful trail they've ever been on. But as you can see, we cannot hike this trail. And the reason why we cannot hike this trail is because it was, about a year ago, it was almost completely destroyed by forest fire. Now, we've been through a lot of burn zones, and so we get used to these fires. And it's one thing when the fires are started by natural things like lightning strikes. Of course, they are exacerbated by, you know, the man-made climate change, but still, you know, the proximal cause is a lightning strike, and we can get over that. But this particular fire was started by some teenagers who were playing with some fireworks. So please, 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 when you are out in nature, be careful. Don't start a fire unless you absolutely have to. If you start it, make sure you extinguish it. Don't play with fireworks in a forest. That doesn't make any sense because this can happen. So very, very sad. We're very disappointed. We knew it was coming, but it's still sad to see. So we're just going to take a little break now and push on. But yeah, we'll have to come back one day in the future when they got it cleaned up so we can hike the Eagle Creek Trail.
So we just started the Werther's Challenge to see who can suck on the Werther's the longest. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose. I'll get back to you with the winner. So apparently I was unaware of the rules of our Werther's Challenge. I did not bite it, which is like a first for me, but mine's already gone because I think I sucked all the sugar out of it super fast. But Helium still has his.
Ah! Still good.
I can't believe that just happened. So I'm not sure who the winner is.
I'm still sucking. I am the winner. Okay, so 3 weeks ago yesterday, we started hiking the PCT with the intention of going through Oregon and then into Washington. And for a variety of reasons, Agate and I have made the decision that we are just going to do Oregon this year. So I won't go into all the reasons, but Agate's feet are really bothering her, and I've definitely lost some enthusiasm. I've already gotten my hiking fix, and we also didn't want to be all the way out here in Oregon and not get to see the coast at all. And if we were to finish Washington, it would take us all the way up until we had to be back for school. And we want to get back a little earlier than that so we can start setting up our classrooms and stuff. So, and there's other reasons. Plus, if we end it here at Oregon, then we're ending at what's called the Bridge of the Gods over the Columbia River, which is just a gorgeous place to start and stop, and it's easy to get to from Portland. It's just a quick bus, so it just makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons. So anyway, we were planning, when we kind of knew we were going to do this when we got to Timberline Lodge, so we were talking about taking it slow for the last 50 miles or so. So we were good. Yesterday we did 18 miles, and that took us till like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and we set up camp, and we had a pretty good night without any bugs. And then today we were planning on doing another 18 miles. So we started hiking around 6 o'clock, and we were doing almost entirely ridge walking today, which we haven't actually seen a lot of. That's very common on the Appalachian Trail, but we haven't seen any on the PCT, at least not here in Oregon. So we started hiking, and without pushing ourselves, like just doing just what felt like a perfectly reasonable rate of hiking, we had done 18 miles by about 1:30 in the afternoon, which is way too early to stop hiking. So we decided to push on a little farther. So now it's almost just shy of 4 o'clock, and we've done about 22.5 miles, almost 23. And this would be a fine time to stop. Like, we could stop, set up camp, relax, edit videos, read, listen to podcasts, but we still have like 5.5 hours of light left. And we only have about 8.5 miles to town, to Cascade Locks and the Bridge of the Gods. So we have a choice to make. We can either just kind of relax, take it all in, you know, really reflect on the rest or the last few weeks, or we can go ahead and walk the 8.5 miles downhill to town and share a half gallon of ice cream. So I'll give you a few seconds to decide what you think we're going to do, because survey says we going to town. So we're going to be there hopefully around 6:30, and we're going to have our culminating ice cream and get a room and relax and start planning the next portion of this adventure. So we'll see you in Cascade Locks in well, a few hours for us, but just a few clicks for you.
I know you can't see much, but down there is the Columbia River. Woo! Okay, we gotta keep going.